urgency and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. to the 25. In the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the outside to the left. Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To Brown. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Give to the running back. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Moore will throw. Snagged out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. That gamble did not pay off. As they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the...
It's a running room. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for room. It's Hughes. Slithers into space. Got a lot of room to the right. There he goes. The tap. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 62-yarder run to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Back to throw, it's Levin. The short hands, it's Brown. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running it to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes it past the marker. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened
To
there.
the air, it's Levin. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. You throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They want to run it left here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And this defense steps up. They're losing. They need a play. Third and long, you're thinking pass. The offense actually tries to run the football. Not fooled. Forcing the fourth down now, trying to get the football back.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Uncorks one to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
They're working that left side. They get him down, but this offense is set.
Arizona State.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. We've got a timeout from the kicking team.
Timeout, Arizona State.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter.
Arizona State 6.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll go to the ground. It's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
The Ducks want to move quickly.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Benson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Slings it downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Still on his feet at the 45. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
To the air on 2nd down. Now improvising. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Well, This running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore to the air. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That's a really nice-looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And the Ducks will have a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gonna run it. It's Hughes.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all around.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big fourth down attempt. Tries to get it on the ground. Fights off the defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I absolutely love the call. If you don't get it, field position isn't horrible anyways. You never know how many yards you're going to get for a punt regardless.
And defense can rise up and make a stop from there. You're not really putting them in a terrible situation.
No, and you're already coordinating with your defense. Like, listen, if we don't get this, let's go. We're going to be ready to rock and roll, set up on the field, but you didn't have to worry about it because the offenses are going for these situations more and more in college football.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Unleashes one. Got it.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Moore will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown, Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41.
First and 10.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the shot. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Never enough. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Arizona State 16, Oregon 14.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Levin. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They'll go to the toss. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break.
He's got it up to 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Arizona State! And that one will give him the lead.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you've got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the run, it's Hughes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll test the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Moore to the air. Now adjusting. Makes a connection. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Moving out of the pocket. Looking for his man in the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
Okay, ready?
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
He'll get rid of it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions a game.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They'll try the run. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter.
Arizona State, 23, Oregon, 21.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Hughes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ducks! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Ready?
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
And the Sun Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Moss. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Sun Devils. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the ground, it's Hughes. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Moore will throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Moore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Finds his man. It's Casper. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Levin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the ground left side. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done. And
Deep shot for the end zone. It's complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling.
Touchdown, Arizona State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead and do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Looking for an open area to his left. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Ducks in the hurry up. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. At the 45 on its way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. With the catch, it's Benson. Oh, a lot of space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The throw. Right on the money. Touchdown, Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
The AT unit on the field. And and the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42.
Offense takes over. First and 10.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. Flushed out of the pocket. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college